My name's Russ Cook and I'm attempting to become the first person ever to run the entire length of Africa. This is where I started, this is where I'm heading, and this is where I am now.
I've run 6,287 kilometres so far and I've got 10,313 left to go.
So far on the mission.
I've survived alone in the desert, pissed blood, been robbed at gunpoint, thought I was going to be killed in the jungle, had my support van smashed to bits, and in this episode we find out how cocoa is farmed, I meet another ginger,
How'd you do that?
cross into Cameroon and find out more disastrous views.
Whoa, where's the camera?
What do you think of the place that we've camped?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Favourite bit?
I had a bath in the river last night.
Oh really? Nice.
And then now I'm going to go running. Bonjour.
Yeah.
Ça va?
Yeah.
Okay.
I set off onto the tarmac in the hot morning sun. Meanwhile, the boys spent some time with the village and showed them how they farm cocoa.
On prend les fèves, puis quand c'est sec, on charge dans le sac. C'est tout.
It's like there's nothing to explain. You just take it on the land, you dry it, and you put it in the bag. Quoi tu fais exactement ici? Spreading them out to dry them. When I spread it out in a thinner layer and it dries a bit, it's much easier to clean it out so they can have a good quality product. It takes about 6 days to dry. So he does this work every day for 3 hours.
Where are we going, Gus?
Apparently the main farm, it's a bit far away, it's an hour walk. One of the kids of the village is going to show us a cacao farm a little bit closer by, a small one.
A child just ran past me with a knife. Bonjour!
But it's amazing how much we take chocolate for granted in the West. But,
Yeah.
you know, like everything, all of our food we take for granted. And very rarely think about the amount of people and work that goes into everything that we eat. Even this, they walk an hour through the rainforest to and from the plantation where they get the beets.
Wow.
So because there's already too much cacao being processed there, they keep a big pile of cacao here in the shade underneath this really big rainforest tree. And once they have some more space, they take a new load from here, break it open with the machetes, and they start to fermentize it and dry it. These are cacao trees. Should we taste some cacao?
Some raw cocoa, can we?
Yes, you can kind of get it off, it's sweet. And then the seed itself, where the cacao is really in.
It's really tasty, man.
It's yogurty. He's quite high up.
This boy gave a pretty fine demonstration, but normally it's done by adult men. They take a ladder, they climb the tree, they throw it down. Once they've broken the cacao, they throw it here in the basket. And afterwards it's a work that's not only done by men, but also a lot of women will carry a full basket of this, and they will best carry it basically with their back and their head. And it's really not only a work of strong men, but also of women.
Au Cameroun, dans les autres pays.
They sell it to Cameroon, to France. Merci beaucoup. C'était très gentil.
What did you think of the taste?
Oh, that was really nice, man. I wasn't putting that on for the camera. It's like
It's tasty, yeah?
it's like a slightly tart mango.
Yeah. It's mango-y but yogurty.
Not at all what I expected
No.
cocoa to taste like. I don't know. I love stuff like that, man. I just
Yeah.
think stuff that we don't ever have any
Yeah.
chance to think about in the Western world.
Now at least when you eat a chocky, you'll know where it probably came from. Au revoir! Merci beaucoup!
As the boys left the village, I was just finishing my first leg of the day.
Bonjour. What are you doing, Gus?
Trying to dry the tents. They took a bit of water the last weeks.
That's actually the tent, right, that I bought when me and Zach did the pilgrimage to the pub.
Seen a fair bit of water damage that then.
I've definitely felt better. Seen a lot of things happening.
What's the crack here? We're making a cocktail.
I'm running out of perfect Teds, which is real disaster. Teddy left us some of these matcha sticks.
Nice.
So I'm putting them in a fizzy drink.
Tension's killing me.
Look at that, professional. Not even bad.
What's it like running in the jungle, Russ? For those who've never been.
It's just like normal running, except
In the jungle.
it's really hot. There's trees everywhere, and there's lots of green leaves, and it's really humid. There's lots of bugs in the sky.
Are there any parts of it that you do like, or is it all just pain and misery?
The scenery is quite nice, but yeah, I mean, it's just green, isn't it? Us ginger boys were not made for this equator business.
No, you literally were meant to stay in the far reaches of the north and
just
never leave.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're worried about this mission doing to your body, like long term?
Ah, mate, the price I've got to pay is the price I've got to pay. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it.
That's worth it to you.
Worst I'm gonna do.
Sorry?
Sit around in the UK. Wasn't my script, boy. God didn't write that for me. He said, go to the jungle.
Don't come back for a while.
Run lots of marathons. Said, okay, boss.
I'm going for 8 months. No, you're not. That begs the question then, are you the captain of this ship? Or is
God is the captain of the ship. I have my own fucking free will within that.
So you're like a god.
No.
You have described yourself as a god occasionally, to be fair, mate.
Nah, I'm God's warrior.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
What are you fighting?
Tarmac.
God's endless war against tarmac.
Off you scoot.
Right.
The second leg started off okay, but quickly ascended into brutal hilly chaos. They'd come out of nowhere and were absolutely brutal, sloping up and down over and over again. The sun was at its highest in the sky, frazzling my pale skin, and I was moving slow, but I had no choice but to persevere, dreaming of the shade of the van.
Had those hills. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every hill in the entire world to join together and have a meeting on my route today.
It's just for today.
It's very nice of
Yeah.
them to do that. Never ended, that thing.
Never.
Started, I saw it, I went, F that. And then I was like, turn the corner, still going, turn the corner, still going. Did you hear from Grant?
Yeah. So he is waiting to pick up the car. So he says he's probably going to leave early morning tomorrow.
I'm so excited for 4x4 to get it.
Yeah. What I wanted was the weather update.
Weather update.
Give it to me in your best weather person style, so Stan can edit it onto the back.
Am I doing daily highs?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are deep in the Congo rainforest today. It is very hot. Right here where we are now, daily highs of 38, which is why I'm sweating my nut off. The sun do be out, 79% humidity.
And that's the news.
And that is the weather, everybody.
With Russell Cook. Do you ever kiss the tarmac and say sorry for everything you've done to it? Double guns even, dude. It's quite aggressive.
African Tarmac Network's dusted.
We'll never recover.
Never recover.
Never recover. Bang bang skeet skeet.
I might have talked too much shit about the African Tarmac Network as it hit me straight back with more hills. They were never ending and a heavy rainstorm kicked in just to add insult to injury. I knew this was only the beginning for sure as we steadily climbed higher and higher into the jungle.
He's back. He's wet. It's Russell Cook.
Clark. So this is the setup then, is it?
Yeah, are you editing tonight?
Yeah.
Wicked, mate. Get going.
Prefer Premiere or eventually?
iMovie. See, I don't know about any of what's going on here, but if you opened up iMovie, have that shit locked in.
Yeah, but this is the thing, is that I'm not quite that level of editor yet,
Yeah.
that I can use iMovie.
Bro, I would teach you, but I'm kind of busy at the moment.
We're on a project like this and you've left the village idiot to edit, and your expertise is being wasted on running.
Do you have to detach the audio on all of these clips individually? You detach it at the start and then crop it all? I'm presuming that's what you do, yeah?
I don't even understand what you mean.
Editor talk, don't worry.
You sure you can trust me with it?
Not really, but I ain't got a choice. So like, just try not to f it up.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've just noticed?
Go on.
You're small, man. This is me at head height. Look at him, he's barely in frame.
I have noticed a couple times how I have to shoot down here for you. and like smaller than I would normally shoot.
Right, so now this is turning into a bully and rush session. I'm gonna have to fight everyone.
Can you reach?
Today we did 60.4 kilometres at a 6-minute 46-second pace. It's not a great pace, but then when I throw the stats of the day in and say 38-degree high and also elevation. Do you want to guess the elevation?
720 meters.
790.
790. Gus, what do you reckon?
900.
900. It was 824, I'm pretty sure it was.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
So Stan, you're our lucky winner.
Hey, what do
you
I
get? Nothing.
Hey.
We all fell asleep in a peaceful corner of the jungle, but little did we know we were about to receive another piece of crushing bad news.
Apparently, Grant was driving out of a mall or something, and the top of the van hit a metal pole, and it fell onto the bonnet and the windscreen.
Oh, mate. Do you remember I told you I had a dream this would happen? How bad?
I don't know. I haven't seen photos or anything. I obviously don't have signal, so this just came from this app when I messaged them. Not good.
You okay, mate?
Mate, it's just stuff like this happens and I'm like, why do I just keep getting continuously shagged in the arse? Give me a fucking break for like 1
I was literally walking yesterday going, we have had the hardest 3 months. We just keep getting fucked. It's a great day. It's a great morning.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm alive and things are alright, but I'm sick and tired of losing so much money.
Well, lots to think about while you're on today, that's nice.
Right.
This was absolutely heartbreaking stuff. The last few months have been really tough in terms of problems and delays, and the 4x4 was meant to be part of the solution to that, but instead it had fallen victim to it. With no signal, we had no idea just how bad it was, which left me running with a gnawing feeling of dread and frustration that carried all the way to the next stop.
Bonjour.
How you feeling about it now? You've had a chance for it to sink in.
Mate, it's still frustrating to be fair.
Yeah.
That's what can you do.
What can you do?
You look dead behind the eyes.
Yeah, man. I can't stop thinking about it and it just fucks me off. Like, every time I think about it, I'm like, fuck.
So wait, say it for us. Give us a reference.
Yes, boys and girls, out here on the 1s and 2s, smashing tarmac today.
Yes, boys and girls, out here on the tarmac, smashing tarmac.
Yeah.
Yes, boys and girls, smashing the f***ing tarmac. 60k.
That's just you. That's you, but slightly more genuine.
Now you do it, Stan, give it.
Yes, boys and girls out here on the open road, smashing up some tarmac.
That was probably the best one.
You see, the thing is,
Yours
the end
is
of
so shit though, you know.
Right, time to eat it, lads.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Stresses like this genuinely affect my running. Everything on a world record is about mindset. So waiting to find out whether the biggest investment I'd ever made had been smashed up or not really plays fast and loose with the stress levels. I tried to push the situation to the back of my head so I could get through the next leg.
Any news?
Yep.
Bad news?
Not
great news.
It's not terrible news. It looks fairly cosmetic.
So what happened was the entire bar came out of its like rivets and fell on the car. So he had already gone into the shop.
Yeah.
He had parked in. Apparently there was a bar that was missing on the one he came in on, and then he went out on a different one.
So it was lower.
So it was lower than the other one that actually had the bar this time, and then it fell over on the car.
It's decently f***ed. I mean, I feel significantly better than I would have done at any other point in my entire life if you'd said, here's a £5 hit, take it.
Yeah.
That would have been like life-ending things for me for literally every part of my existence apart from that.
But God was clearly watching and sent a guardian angel to cheer me up, a ginger.
Russ,
Yeah.
what have you found?
Found another ginger bloke, mate. Would you fucking...
How'd you do that?
I'm not as ugly though, come on.
He's taller than you as well. Nightmare.
It's not hard.
And what are you doing out here?
I'm just wandering around.
No.
I'm on my way home back to Ireland. Been in Africa for 7 or 8 months now, and another 4 or 5 months to get to Morocco. And
Wicked.
Matt, I was going to ask, 'cause it might be a bit personal, how do you f***ing fund all this, man? You've been on the go for years.
because of COVID, I got to save quite a bit of money, and I did a bit of work in Australia, which
Oh, Australia pays good, eh?
yeah, really well.
Yeah.
I just work hard and f***ing just spend it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Nice.
But like once I finish this, I'll be finished this form of travel. I'll just go for a month here or there.
Wow.
It's raining proper now.
Yeah, a little bit. Go on. Right, go and chase that ginger down, lads.
Rain thinks it can get me. No, not today. Not today, boy.
I blasted through the rain, refueled and energised after seeing another one of my brethren out on the tarmac. I was finally pacing it, able to think about other things in order to get through psychologically and destroy today's final 20k.
So yeah, we've got some f***ing exciting news, man. Take a look at what Gus found.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. A nuss bar?
Chocolate, mate.
Chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Not quite what was promised.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Look at the.
It's not quite what I was promised right there.
I was sold a dream right now.
I gorged myself on all the varieties of chocolate at my disposal, then we headed to a beautiful Muslim restaurant with our new friend.
Boys are being fed like kings here. What inspired you to pick up and leave?
Heavy loss. When I was 10, my mother died of cancer. Then when I was 20, my first girlfriend, like, you know, I was madly in love with her. She got killed in the hit and run.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, I moved to Australia then. I needed to just get the out of Ireland. I hit rock bottom over there.
Yeah.
Then I got a motorcycle, right? And a motorcycle is what fucking gave me a new passion, gave me a new reason to just happiness.
Yeah.
And then I decided to travel the world, and look, it's a bit more of a story to it than that, but that's where it started. I just decided, like, life could be short. Kill tomorrow, you could die today.
Yeah.
And I've lived enough for probably 100 people.
Yeah.
I really have. I've lived one hell of a life. I'm ready to finish traveling, and I'm ready to hopefully meet somebody and see what happens.
Yeah.
And what do you think traveling has really taught you?
People are good. 99.9% people are good. I enjoy it all. The adventure. Yeah. I go to remote places for like wilderness and just fucking camp, light a fire, bottle of wine, looking at the Milky Way. I'm happy and still. Spend about a year planning and researching it, no longer. And set a day, book a ferry, book a flight. I just fucking go, quit your job, whatever you have to do. Too many people, they think and they talk about it.
Yeah.
They never act. You have to set a day. Things go wrong every day, maybe multiple things. You just take the first thing, solve it, fix it, take the next thing. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've got some kind of fresh energy now you've found another ginger? So I hear that because you don't have souls yourself, you feed off each other's like lifeblood to keep going.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that what creates the milk smell?
It might, maybe you're right. Maybe you just like pour milk into each other's mouths.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah. All right.
Fresh on my feet and reeking of milk, I banged it out on the open road again. After a day in a slump, I was back up to feeling good and energised. I began to stomp through the beautiful foggy jungle once more. I was peacefully pulverising tarmac in the tranquil forest when suddenly, out of nowhere, a familiar sight scared the shit out of me.
I was like, what the f***? Who the f***
How's it going?
I'm good, how you doing?
What's this walking about?
Mate, just a fucking big hill. I was like,
I'm
just have a little walking break.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Best of luck with everything.
Cheers, man.
It's been a pleasure.
I'll see ya. See ya.
What?
The other side.
Absolutely. Look at this mad man.
Ian said he scared the shit out of you.
Yeah. He done me pretty good there, I can't lie. I like the Irish.
Me
The Irish
too.
are always good crap. I've only been once, to be fair.
Oh, was that with the Guinness tour?
Yeah. Didn't really see much.
No,
Can't
probably didn't
remember
experience much, yeah.
All the skeezer. All the skeezer.
You're now 2.5 times into the Asia to London run. And you're actually like in just as good shape compared to like day 30.
But I'm probably in best shape I've been in for a while, to be fair. physically.
Which is ridiculous. Right, good luck.
Okay. I hit the road for a second time, hyping myself up for the day ahead. We were crossing into Cameroon today, and I was looking forward to the change. New landscapes, cultures, and rules were on the way. Unfortunately, I had a marathon to do first. While I got that sorted, Gus decided to get a haircut. Unfortunately for him, Jared did him absolutely dirty.
What are you doing, Jared?
Trying to cut Gus's hair.
How do you feel about this? You optimistic?
Yeah, he's gonna nail it. I feel it. Fresh trim, Gus.
Let's play a little game. Look at the front and give it a review.
From right here looks fine.
And then look at the back and give it a review.
Oh.
Working on it.
So we are 10k from the Cameroonian border. How are you feeling about leaving the ROC, Jared?
I don't know, I like the ROC a lot.
I think this has been quite a pivotal country for the mission, actually. I think after the fucking atrocities of like back end Angola, DRC, like that Luanda to Cabinda stretch was so dog shit in terms of progress. If we'd had more of that for this entire country, I dread to think where we would be at as a project, honestly.
It's tough persisting constantly when things feel like they're just constantly going wrong and being forced back at you.
I mean, it doesn't feel like things are constantly going right at the moment.
No, they are also constantly going wrong, but we're moving.
Yeah,
that's the main difference.
The mission, the movement is happening.
You know, we've made more progress in the last 10 days than we did in 2 months between Luanda and Congo.
Really?
Like a bit of purely lateral.
Oh, yeah.
Feels like we're on a bit of a roll now. Touch wood.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Wanna touch my wood?
Yeah.
Touch my wood, Russ.
Nah.
Russ, you look like a Perfect Ted sponsored blue ball.
Oh, because the sunglasses are just the vibe.
A bit of both, you know.
Yeah.
Like sunglasses, small, irritating.
I am not taking the short man banter now. This is not okay.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, but it's
This is not
the mantle
okay.
has fallen to you.
Harrison, look what you've done to me. You motherfucker.
Harry can still get it. But you have to
Harry,
take it. You have to take that on for the project in the meantime until he's back. But look, I'm shooting you from a low angle at the moment, instead of from my perspective.
Same special.
This is what I see every day when I look at Rose. Go on, get your little legs on time, man.
Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah. Alright.
Give me your best Republic of Congo's overthink. Okay.
I set off on my final short stint to the border, making steady progress all the way. While I ran, the boys got started on the process, but there was one extremely major logistical difficulty today.
Right, boys, we're here at the border. There's only one small problem. What is that small problem, Gus?
Maybe some visas have expired.
Maybe one, maybe two. Unlike Angola, where you just pay a fine for a late exit, most countries will just like try and arrest you. Hope for the best.
Tense and uneasy, Stan and Gus headed to immigration to have their passports checked. They had no choice but to hand them over and wait.
What is that?
Somehow, they'd gotten away with it, and easily too.
Okay. That was really easy. Right. Feel a bit better now, Gus?
Is that over that top?
Half an hour later, I rocked up and got everything stamped in record time.
Welcome back. It's just got stamped in, eh? Mate, it's ridiculously easy border. Just
And we made
in.
lives.
And ours were fine. And the best bit is they looked at it, obviously clocked that they were out of date, and just didn't give a For mine, they looked at the one that went out of date a month and a half ago.
There was still a 3k stretch to the official border, so I headed off pronto and met them there.
Right, 3k. See you later.
We were finally leaving Republic of Congo after over 5 weeks in country. I was excited for new sights, but I'd actually really enjoyed this incredible country and was a little sad to leave it behind. At the Cameroon side of the border, things were equally seamless and easy, but the police were pretty astounded when they heard what I was doing.
Good question.
Too easy. How many kilometers from there here? Around 60 kilometers.
Every day, yeah.
Every day? So you want to tell me that he's crazy?
Yes, of course.
We were finally in Cameroon. We headed to a hotel in a village where we'd spend the night, and for some reason, 2 women we'd met at the border came in the van with us.
We can't. We have to do work. Gus, mate.
Where? I'm Amelia.
Amelia, yeah, I know.
Amelia.
I know. So cool.
Your name.
Just Stan.
Jared. Stan. Or Jared. August. Stan. No, August.
No.
Jared. August.
So close. Yo, this is the hotel, if you want to.
Sweet, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Wild afternoon. We've met these ladies who are coming down, apparently. Yeah. Why not? They live here. They're Cameroonian. They were doing Jared's hair for him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They said mine was a lost cause, which is fair. Yeah, it's nice, man.
We fell asleep early, excited for what the fresh country would bring to the table. In the next episode, I hit my first KMs in Cameroon, get taken away by police, and I get sick yet again.